Hi. So this is like one of my first tests with it. I didn't notice any problems with the keyboard functions like shooting, jumping around. Everything seemed very fluid. Didn't notice any problems there. I did notice some issues with the mouse movement. The first thing is the circles aren't very smooth. They seem to want to, instead of doing perfect circles, they seem to want to favor like going into like an ellipses, which I thought was a problem. And then with the vertical and horizontal at good rates, it's very smooth, no jaggedness at all. I didn't notice any jaggedness. So the vertical, horizontal, and diagonal at good rates doesn't need to be tuned or anything. I thought it was really good actually. Um, then I also tested 180s, which I'm about to do right now, and 180s were very good, very fluid. I actually liked the 180s on here more than I liked on the PS3, so I thought that was pretty cool. The other thing I tested was I noticed a problem with the jaggedness on vertical and horizontal movements, like at slower rates. So so I'm about to pull out my pistol. So if you notice like a horizontal movement, sort of, it's not going to be very smooth here. It's going to want to tend to go up and down in sort of jag. As you can see, it's not very smooth. It tends to want to go up and down. Um, so that's one thing I noticed. The vertical is much more dramatic of a jag than than the horizontal. As you can see, it pulls really hard left, and in these slow movements, it's going left and right very dramatically. I use this line like to illustrate it a little bit better. It seems like I'm fighting with the mouse. So I think sort of thing. You can see it. It's pretty jaggy, and then also like in the diagonal, it seems to want to slant and like sort of curve to the right. It's not going in a straight line. It starts straight and then it curves very fast towards the end. So it's not as bad like as a vertical, but there's still a little bit. I think this sort of thing is maybe why the circular motions are a little messed up. As you can see in the zoomed, it doesn't look like it's as dramatic, but it actually feels much worse, like the jaggedness zoomed than it does unzoomed. So that was something I really noticed. And again, I think this may be the issue with with the circular motions. And beyond that, I thought everything seemed really, really cool with everything. So yeah. Oh, and just to clarify, these aren't super slow mouse movements. These are just sort of normal mouse movements. Say if you were trying to readjust like an aim or something, like an inch. So say if you over aimed, it's the type of movement. Like on the PS3, this is much smoother of a movement than it is right here. So yeah.